What's up, you fucking vagina? Welcome back to Dumbass WhiteBoi 4, part 2. The last video I kind of mentioned about how, like, my first relationship didn't end well. Or really fucking... a lot of it wasn't great. But here's on to the other part, you know, after we broke up. So, some months pass, like, literally a month and a half, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm over here missing what it's like to be in a relationship. I'm like, oh, dude, I just really wish I was in a relationship. So I meet this new person, right? I meet this new person. And it's not great. Okay, so I met my first girlfriend. My first girlfriend through a friend, and, like, that was cool, because, like, you know, I had never, like, experienced shit before, so I really didn't know what preferences were on anything, and I'm just like, whoa, she's really attractive. Sure. And she thought I was cute, so I was like, fuck yeah. And, so that worked out, but it was a different friend that, introduced me to this girl, and he's like, oh yeah, he's totally into all this stuff, which is stuff that I'm not. You know? It's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, and I don't want to explain it on the internet. But, yeah. I don't know. So I meet her for the first time, some shit happens, and there's a lot of red flags there. I'm like, you know what? That's kind of fucking weird to do when you, like, meet somebody for the first time. That's a really fucking weird thing. And this person is only, like, a couple months younger than me, so I'm like, I typically date older girls, but, like, this will be fine, I guess. And so I did it. Didn't really know what I was getting my fucking self into, though. Probably should have talked to this person more than, like, a couple days before, you know, being a fucking idiot. That's kind of on me. But later on, like, I say later on, it's literally just a couple of days later, she's like, you should come over to my house. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like a horrible idea. Sure, why not? And I do. And we're just hanging out, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of normal stuff. I've done this stuff before in a relationship, so yeah, it's okay, I guess. And then, like, a couple hours later, it started to become not okay. Not okay. So fucking not okay. Cause it moves on to other stuff that isn't just, like, you know, watching a movie. Listen. So I get to this girl's house, right? And her mom is like, I'm gonna be down every, like, 30 minutes to make shawl. To make shawl? What the? I think I'm having a stroke. To make sure y'all ain't fucking. Y'all fucking? So she says that, right? And I'm over here like, yes, she's definitely gonna come down every 30 minutes. Okay. She didn't come down to that bedroom even fucking once. What happened every 30 minutes? Some stuff probably wouldn't have happened if you would have came down every 30 fucking minutes. So, like, you know, back to the other stuff that was happening later on. So it's stuff. It's stuff. Like, the content within this stuff, not exactly PG. I mean, it's not exactly fucking rated X either, because you remember, I'm a virgin. So, can't be too bad. But like, yeah. So some shit happened, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm getting a little bit weirded out. And so I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what, I gotta make something clear quick. I need to be like, hey, listen. I just got out of a relationship, you know? And there's some stuff that we did in that relationship. And there, like, we did it kind of often, so I'm kind of okay with doing that. But, like, there's this other stuff that I've never done. So, let's just say that everything I've never done before is immediately off the table. Immediately off the table. We are not doing any of that. So, guess what happens? The exact fucking opposite is what happens. So I'm like, hey. I don't want to say it. So basically, there were very, like, mild things that I've done. So, after a while, she was like, hey, do you want to know what a great idea would be? For you to put your hand in my vagina. Fucking kill me. And I'm like, hey, do you not remember that list of things that I said are completely off the table? That's one of them. We're not doing that. That's not happening. And then I got raped. Because apparently, when I'm like, hey, no, we're not doing that, I don't want to do that, it means, yes, go ahead, shove my fist in your vagina, do it. Let me just say that it was unpleasant. It was dry and moist at the same time. Fucking yucky. Gross. You had really dry, prickly skin. In other words, disgusting. I mean, yeah, that wasn't great. There's no other way around it than just like, hey, I said no, you did it anyway. That's like basic definition rape. I said stop, you didn't. Okay. Listen. Everybody has a type. And I'm gonna go off on a little bit of a rant here. I know there's those people who are like, it's only about the personality. And if you are that person, you're a good person. Because I can't do that. Because, you know, it's hard for me to get into a relationship with somebody that I'm not sexually attracted to in one way or another. Like, first relationship, fucking all there. And I wish it wasn't, because I still think about it now. I fucking hate it. Really, just don't date redheads. Bad idea. Don't do it. I did it. Not fun. Ended poorly. And then I did it again, and I got raped. So, you know, we got a bad streak going on here. So, yeah, kind of got a thing for gingers. That's cool. Fuck. Except, their proportions, like, body-wise, very different. This is a rough subject to talk about. So, like, the first one was kind of similar to my proportions. We weighed around the same weight. I'm really fucking tall, the weight's dispersed. She's about half a foot shorter than me, so it's a little bit more like there, you know? And that's fine. I didn't have an issue with that. I'm like, fuck, I don't care. You can say whatever about yourself, but I don't think it's true, because I think you're hot. But not anymore! And the other person that I dated Well, let's just say, I'm really skinny and I don't weigh that much. And I didn't get like really into weightlifting until like a little while after. Like, I didn't get into weightlifting like seriously until this year. So, wasn't exactly like the strong boy I am now. And this girl is about double, if not triple, my weight. I can't lift that. That was difficult. Also, when you're lifting weights, typically they don't fight against you. You know, if you're trying to lift a weight, it's not like pushing you down. It's different with people. They can do that. So, cool. It's just not great. Yeah, so, some bad shit happened there, I know, like, I know rape isn't, like, a term to be thrown around loosely. And, like, essentially, that's kind of what happened. Did I do anything about it? Kinda. I broke up with her, like, the day after. Fuck, it was 2 days after, because she's kinda dumb. Okay, so basically that whole thing happens. Her mom doesn't come down. I end up touching that for the first time, and I'm like, whoa, never again. Until I'm, like, ready, like how I said I'd like to be. So thank you, bitch. So I go home after that, and I'm like, wow. So I meet of course, first thing I do, I have to tell my friends. I'm like, ya boy just touched a coochie. So I get on Messenger and I message both Nathan and Owen. I'm like, yo, I got that coochie. And they're like, whoa, you had sex? I'm like, no, I just fucking, that happened. And they're like, whoa, was it cool? And I'm like, no, actually, fucking really bad time. Really hated it. And they're like, yo, what happened? And I'm like, I said I didn't want that. And then it kind of happened, even though I was like, no, thank you. So that was fun. Fucking, dude, that was so bad. And so the next day, I'm like, dude, I can't date her still. I can't still do that. Okay, another thing that I just remembered, I looked like I got the shit kicked out of me when I got home. I looked at my neck and face. There were so many fucking bruises. And no, it's not like I was getting punched. Tongue punched, maybe. Yuck. I don't know why when I was younger I'm like, hickeys are hot. After that experience, I'm like, no, they're not. Yuck. You look like you were thrown down on the pavement and just got fucking curb stomped on your throat. The fuck? Ooh, yuck. That's so bad. And so, like, I was like, and then, a day or so passes, and she's messaging me. She's like, yo, I'm at the beach with my friends. Do I look at my bikini? And I'm like, hey, listen. I think we gotta talk about something. Or, I don't know. I was just like, being really vague with my answers, and she's just like, you good? And I'm like, nope. And, listen. Apparently, she didn't see it as rape. And I didn't want to just be like, I'm breaking up with you because of your fishy coochie. I don't want to break up with somebody by saying, yo, your cactus cooter? Fucking yucky, dude. So I tried to be nice about it. I'm like, hey, you know how I got out of my first relationship, like first serious relationship, like a month ago? Yeah, actually, I still kind of have feelings for them. And, like, I don't really know what I want for myself right now. And that was another thing. She's like, what do you want for us? And I'm like, I've been dating you for a couple days. I'm like, listen, I don't know about us. I don't even fucking know what I want for me. So I'm just gonna say, like, maybe taking a break is the best bet right now. She didn't like that. But, like, she doesn't really get a choice in that, because, like, I'm out. Oh, gross. That was disgusting, and I apologize for that. But, like, and she messaged me the next day. And, like, she kept messaging me where I'm like, listen, stop. But she's over here, and she messaged me, and she's like, I cried so hard last night that I threw up. I puked. And I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? Like, I don't like getting treated like I'm a good person. Because I don't think I'm a good person all the time. I mean, trust me, I don't like getting... there's a gray section in there. That's where I like to be. Like, clearly I don't like to be treated like I'm a piece of shit. Like, I'm not into that. That's... no. Yuck. Disgusting. But, like, I don't want to be treated like, oh, you're fucking perfect. Because it's like, no, I'm not. What lies are you spreading? But again, it's just not, I don't like being treated like, oh, I could have sex with you, but, like, this 19-year-old's like, that shit. Oh my god, I should shoot myself. This really is not going well with the suicide topic. I should probably stop making those jokes. Listen, I don't know how serious it is. I've thought about it. A lot of teenagers think about it, and, like, that's an issue. But, like, I'm talking about me right now. I don't think it's as big as an issue as I joke about it being. Because, like, sure, I've thought about it. I'm definitely too much of a pussy to actually go through with it. Or maybe it's that whole thing where it's like, oh, I have so much more to live for, and even though, like, I don't fucking know what that is, like, this whole fucking channel is based off of, oh, I have failed relationships, and who would have known that if I stop for a year, I'm gonna come back, and it's gonna be even fucking worse. Holy shit. Like, wow. Dumbass white boy with white boy problems, am I right? So yeah, that whole thing happened, and I just kind of played it off like, I still have feelings for my ex. And I had to play with that. I had to make it seem like that was the truth, and not like I was fishy coochie, So, just saying it over and over and just being like, you know what, like, I kind of like what was going on back there. I kind of wish that would happen again. I played myself into believing that shit because I'm dumb as fuck. Like, so basically what happened is I ended up talking about it so much that I ended up catching feelings again. That was cool. Whoa, we are getting up there on time. But, like, all that shit was happening. And it's like June, and my ex messages me. She messages me when I'm in this relationship, and all I did, because I'm a bitch, is sent her a picture of my new girlfriend, like, oh, haha, not you, another redhead. Joke's on you, there are other gingers. Definitely not as attractive, but, like, whatever. But yeah, so she didn't like that very much. But anyway, she messages me after I break up with this girl, and she's like, hey, I know you're, like, in your new fucking perfect relationship or whatever, but can, like, We just calmed down a bit. I'm like, wow, this is what I've been trying to get to fucking happen for fucking ever. And so we actually start talking like normal people again, and I'm like, wow, this is nice. This was before the whole, you know how on TikTok there's like, I'm a clown meme? That wasn't a thing back then, but that's exactly what was going on. Like, I'm such a fucking clown, dude. And then I turned into a simp. Well, we're getting into that too, but like, shit, man. So basically, we're talking, and it's actually normal. Like, I'm not getting played yet. I don't get played until about a month or so later. But like, you know, whatever. So we're talking, and we're talking about normal shit. We're acting like good people towards each other. And I'm like, fuck, I remember when we did this, and we're in a relationship, and that was nice. That should happen again. So I just fucking, this is like the first time I like ever been comfortable enough to just like fucking be like, yo, we should date. I don't do that normally, or ever actually. I'm socially retarded, can't talk to girls. So no, I'm just like, hey, shit's going good between us right now. It's, yeah, sure, it's only been like a couple days that we've been talking. This is like a little bit later. But like, I'm like, we should date. And like, she kind of was like, yes. Kinda. Like, at first, she seemed really into that idea. And then it changed in the middle there for some fucking reason. Like, she had just broken up with the 20-year-old she was dating, who was like actually 19 when this happened, so I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. Still an adult, but whatever. She's like, yeah. And like me being like the stupid asshole I am is just like, so what'd you two do? Because I made jokes of my shit. I'm like, yeah, I was kind of raped, and she's like, whoa, that's kind of not great. And I'm like, yeah, not the best. And she's like, well, all I did was kiss this dude, but when I kissed him, I was thinking about you. And I'm like, damn, that's got my... Whoa, we're getting into some areas. Like, I don't know, it just fucking made me happy for some reason. It's like, okay, well, cool. So clearly you still have feelings for me, and clearly I still have feelings for you. So we should date like the logical people would. And she's like, all right, cool. Except we're texting. So she's like, yo, you should ask me out in person. I'm like, we still live like really fucking far away. I can't drive, and I don't see you driving over here. But like, even her fucking mom was like, yo, y'all are talking again? When are you guys getting back together? Cause like she was kind of pushing it, cause you know, the 20-year-old she was dating, kind of illegal and kind of a bitch. He was also kind of a meth head. Well, not kind of a meth head. He totally was doing like hard drugs, you know. Great. So, you know, that stuff was happening, and I'm like, whoa, I'm kind of happy again. This is cool. And then it just changed. Except I didn't have the high ground in this situation. Because I was just like, yep, I'm going to open myself up again completely to this person that I'm not dating. Dumb bitch. Like, I literally went through the text. I'm such an idiot. Like, oh, it's such a one-sided relationship. Because I was feeling good about it, and I was like, cool, I still, like, love you in a way. You don't, clearly. Which, apparently I didn't fucking realize then, so, like, good on me for being fucking stupid. God, I'm such a dumbass. I hate myself. And she fucking made me simp on myself. Because there was this whole situation where she's like, hey, you know when this was happening? And, like, I was kind of an asshole about it. And I'm like, you know what? Like, it's only, like, 25% my fault that all the bad shit happened in that relationship. Because I'm a bitch. And, you know, I kind of grew up a little bit. I'm like, you know what? Relationships are 50-50 everything. It's 50% my fault. You can decide whatever that is. I don't think it matters. I just know that, like, 50% of it's my fault that it went wrong. Because I probably could have done more to fix it. And whatever. And she's like, yeah, you were kind of a shithead about that. And I'm like, yeah, I was. And she's like, yeah, you're kind of an asshole. And I'm like, yeah, I am. I'm a real big poopy piece of shit. And she saw that attitude in me and is like, oh, I am going to exploit the fuck out of this. I'm gonna milk this bitch dry. And not in the good way, am I right, boys? So, basically she had me sit by myself. I was like, yep, I'm a bitch. And she's like, mm-hmm. And then, it just didn't happen. Ever. And then, this happens within, like, the middle of June to the end of August. And then we don't really talk that much in September. October rolls around. Our schools are in the same kind of area. And we have this career fair at one of the bigger colleges towards the city more. And guess who's there? She is. Guess who can't see her because I didn't have glasses at the time? Me. So I was blind as fuck. Couldn't see her. And I'm like, cool. I'm scared. My feelings, not the best right now. I'm kind of like having a mental breakdown. And like I'm shaking throughout this whole thing. I'm like, I'm genuinely terrified. Because, when you have a crush on somebody, but you know that it's just not happening. And that sucks. Like, I wish I could play it off as, no biggie. But like, it's a biggie to me. Like, it fucking hurts, dude. Like, if I could reset shit, totally would, because, like, it probably just ends the same way, but, like, come on, man, like, I wouldn't be sad, I wouldn't want to kill myself, that would be fucking fun to feel again. So, like, yeah, all that shit happens, and, yeah. The last memory I have of seeing her in person is her pointing and laughing at me as I'm blind, and I'm just like, cool, I'm gonna cry. Literally, I'm just like, fucking, and like, yeah, that's the end of the story, like, literally, that's the end, and we're here now, and, like, I don't know, I've had a crush here and there, they don't really go anywhere, I don't really do much with it, I just kind of, like, wait for it to pass, and go on with what I'm doing now, so that's fun. So I'm kind of uncertain, but like, if other fucking funny shit happens, I guess I'll post more often, but like, I really wanted to start doing this more, and like, it better quality and shit, it's more fun for me, so it's cool. But yeah, like, thanks for watching, I guess. Like, thanks for being here, supporting the channel, and by supporting, I mean just watching, because like, y'all know I don't make any fucking money off this. But, like, I don't know. It's fine. Look, I don't really need much money. It's cool. But, like, yeah, like, my life's been a shit show the past, like, 3 years. I'm feeling good about 2020. Like, 2020 is my year, but, like, I'm completely uncertain about it. It just feels good, Except everybody's fucking dying of the coronavirus now, so, like, like, chances are either I'm gonna get, like, a really cute girlfriend or I'm gonna die. Both are win-wins. So, like, if I die, I don't have to worry about this whole fucking, almost said that name, I don't have to deal with my whole, like, ex shit that I'm going through. Like, she's not even in my life anymore. It's just fucking, like, I got dreams, man. I got a subconscious. I'm thinking about that shit all the fucking time. I just can't stop. And, like, the only way I can think about stopping it is, turning my brain off. And, there's only one way to do that. It's not good. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Cause, like, there is the chance that, like, something good happens eventually. Hopefully, I don't know. I fucking hope so. But, like, if not, like, there's always plan B. So that's where I'm gonna end this video. I'm probably gonna go, like, fucking play Fortnite or something stupid. You might want to check out the gaming channel, because I might post stuff there. I'm not gonna say definitely do it, because I'm probably not gonna do it, but, like, I might. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are interested in fucking Fortnite. I don't know why I'm interested in Fortnite. I just fucking, it's an addiction at this point. Probably to fucking, you know, go with the fact that I'm a virgin and I don't have a girlfriend anymore. Didn't play it as much when I had a girlfriend and like almost lost my virginity. I say almost as if it was actually gonna happen. There's no fucking way that was gonna happen. But like, it's nice to think about. So yeah, you know, we're gonna end the video here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Cool.